Gaffer, 1-1, thoughts on the game?
I thought we started really well. And then, we make a little error and mistakes in terms of the fullbacks not hooking the ball clear, and this is what they have to learn quickly, that you have to defend when you have to defend and play when you can play. And it cost us the goal, but then after that I thought we were really good in terms of the game itself. I thought we created the best chances. We had 3 really good chances to win the game. This is it. Listen, this is where we are. We had enough chances to win the game and we didn't. But I see improvements from last week. So it's a step. I get it. It's a point, and we wanted 3, but we take it and move on.
I guess equally frustrating that it was only 5 minutes that we held that early lead. First goals are always so important, and 5 minutes later we've lost it. Yeah,
and it's about game management as well, and this is what these young lads have to learn. But they're learning, and they need to learn quick. We need to keep educating them as our job, and as the coach and the manager, it's really important that we educate them to be better. But then, like I said, after we got to grips with their structure, they changed it a little bit. I felt it didn't cause the problem at all.
That chance in the first half, the early one, you wouldn't want it to fall to anyone else, would you? Great goal by Jack Marriott.
Yeah, good pressure, great ball from Wingy, good pressure on the ball, and I want us to do that more. Playing opposition's halves and be in there, but the time of the movement and the way Jack's seen it, it's a great finish.
We talked about the chances. They came in the second half. Reading much improved in the second half going forward. What was the message at half time?
That sometimes it doesn't come down to tactics and system. It comes down to how much you want it and how desperate you are to win and how brave you are to go and get that second goal, and then the areas that we want to play in. We played okay in areas in the first half, but it was in front of them. And we want to play in opposition's halves, and we were in the opposition's half last week. It was just that our structure was a little bit wrong. I thought our structure was a bit better this half. Second half. This one is just about putting it together now, and putting a whole performance. I thought, looking back, you go back through it. I thought, positives that we score first. Paudie O'Connor plays 90 plus minutes after being out for so long. His first competitive game in probably 5 months. And I thought he was magnificent today. I thought Matt Ritchie as well gave us something on that right hand side from the start.
You talked about the experience as well, and from that issue in the first half as well, but you see names like O'Connor, Yeardon back in the squad, back on the pitch today as well, Matt Ritchie starting, Jack Marriott, another 90 from him. The squad looks a lot more experienced when you look at the starting lineup and seeing those names. Yeah, and they've got a bit to go in terms of fitness. Jack still catching up on fitness. He still doesn't feel fully there. Paudie's the same, and Matty will be the same. So they're the positives for us today. The disappointment is we didn't win the game. We had enough chances to win the game. Worryingly, Joel Pereira didn't look comfortable at the end. What's the latest on him?
Yeah, he picked up something through the week. So we're hoping that it settles down over the next couple of days, and we can go again with him.
Clear week, no midweek fixture, first time for a long time, and a big game next Saturday. You must be looking forward to being back at Bearwood. Yeah, we'll get back in on Monday. We'll go through it. We'll work Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and listen, they're all big games. Like I said, we're not far away. I don't know if we're 1-8. I think we're beating, and it's just turning them little moments into goals to get a win. It's just one defeat in 8, but the draws are mounting up, but it must be frustratingly close. You must feel like you're edging there step by step. Yeah, we are, and we said it was the evolution of a new team. We spoke about it in the summer. We lost over 45 goals out of the team in the summer, and it's not easy to replace that. We lost probably arguably the 2 best centre backs in the league last season. And again, not easy to replace. And when we do replace them, obviously getting them fit, making sure they're right. We've missed a lot of them for the first bit of the season. So it's now, keep going, keep working on what we do. Our first second half we were much improved and we controlled the game, and we're going to come under a bit of pressure near the end because they're going to go throw the kitchen sink at it. I thought we defended really well. You could hear Paudie, you could hear Joel, and we defended like men near the end. You mentioned about the experience, but excuse me. Having Paudie back, he was a big sort of marquee signing to kick off the window. To not have him for the first 10, 11 games has been hard. To have him back in today, that must have been fantastic. Listen, there's not many people that will come back in after not playing a competitive game for five and a half months and go playing 102 minutes of football and not want to come off. He'd say, I'll give you the shout if I need to. He's a warrior, and he's what we want to have at this football club. And when we get him fully fit and we get the boys up and running, we'll be fine. Safe journey home, Noel.
Thanks, Phil.